Welcome to the Select Board meeting minutes for May 15th. David Tovey, Assistant Public Works Director, discussed the potential of our town joining the AARP Age-Friendly Community Network, an initiative promoting livability for all ages.
This network would be great for us to join. It would serve as a organizing structure for making community improvements. It'd help us foster partnerships among community groups.
The board agreed to pen a letter of support for the town's application to join the network. Following this, Town Manager Russ Dean updated us on the progress of the Sewer Siphon Project.
On the drilling side, the drilling began last Tuesday, and there was just enough to set up the gyro location device and pressure gauge. The contractor completed approximately 190 feet of the pilot bore by the end of the week, and the contractor is currently at the rock face and will begin rock drilling, and that was today.
Conversation turned to the possibility of a special town meeting to secure additional funding for the project's completion. For such a meeting, approval from the Superior Court is required.
July 11th is when we would do the deliberative session under this calendar. And that is the equivalent of what happens at the end of January, beginning of February during a normal town meeting. And then moving forward, you've got August 15th as the day where people would turn out to the polls to vote on this article.
Correct.
Got it. And the reason we can't wait until after Labor Day, when more people will be in town, is because the contractor needs to know sooner.
Correct.
Rather than later, so they don't pull out and we incur additional charges having them reset up. So this is like the latest we can kind of do this.
Time is also of the essence because the contractor and subcontractor need to know whether or not the town is going to be willing to fund this. They have other jobs. Ideally, they would complete this sometime in the mid to late fall, completion in late fall.
In unanimous agreement, the board authorized the town to seek this court's approval. If granted, the special town meeting will convene on July 11th and August 15th. Next, Economic Development Director Darren Winham sheds light on his work with Exeter developers currently. Specifically, the Gateway to Exeter project seeks to use Invest NH funds for workforce housing development.
So Invest NH is a program that they took $50 million, really 60, and they put it to developers that are developing workforce housing. We're willing to work with developers that are willing to do workforce housing, and so that is a $10,000 per unit, amount of money you get, and so we have 56 units, so thus we put in for $560,000.
To close the meeting, members of the Select Board and the Town Manager shared detailed updates on town departments and committees. To delve into these updates, check out the full video on the Exeter TV YouTube channel. Remember, the next Select Board meeting is slated for May 22nd.